Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis on server 68. So one of the questions I get a lot from new players is purple generals. Are any of them worth it? And the reason they're asking, I was there. Like I started the game, obviously, day one, and I didn't have any gold. So I couldn't afford gold generals. I remember once Amir came up very early in my game, and then I didn't get another gold general forever. And then Amir actually became the one that I couldn't get to finish the General Tavern, and I couldn't buy them because I didn't have gold. I remember asking alliance mates, hey, can anyone send me gold? And they're like, we can't send that in game. So people are asking, what about purple generals? So first of all, these type of purple generals that are in the tavern, they don't have a gold book. These are all useless. Do not buy them. So we're going to look at the portraits and see which ones are here. So when you start the game, you get two. You get one, and it changes based on what culture you're using, and he'll have two skills, or she. It'll be like 20% attack mounted and 15% extra resource from a gathering spot. So that's a good, useful general. And then you'll get someone like this, a low-level purple guy who, when you open your first sub, that's built into your city. This is exactly who I got, Spartacus. Useless. All he is fast, low stats. You're going to get someone better than that for attacking bosses with. Undead guy used to be awesome until, like, awesome in a matter of, like, if you hate somebody, you can kill their troops. But he kills your own. So when you look at Arabia culture, and they have Saladin, who doesn't kill any of yours and kills 10% instead of 8% of the enemy and has way better core stats. It just makes this guy, there's no point in even having him. You just get him from the undead chest and sell him. Lucy gathers fast, but no extra resources, no point having. All the rest of these, the only ones here that are good, Cleopatra, 20%, pretty good luck. Put a ring on her, you're up towards 50. Only thing is you'll replace her with Baybars eventually, but she is good early in the game. And Attila, I used this as my looting general for a long time. 75% compares to Amir's 100%. Not that bad. It's what I had, right? And Attila helped out for sure. So I was really happy with that. And very useful early in the game. And now we look at Arabia. Everyone here is useless. Russia, useless. China, they're useless. The Korean ones are useless. Now Japan, we get into one here who he reduces enemy monster defense by 5%. So he's a debuff against enemy monsters. And in Europe, they also have one, Hernando Cortez. Same thing. They're good early in the game, but late in the game, like if you're helping out your rally runners to kill some bigger bosses, but late game, people are just going to put 4 pieces of dragon gear on. It's going to be better, and they're going to get their own luck books on a better general, and they're dual purpose. Use those generals as backup generals to rally big bosses. So it doesn't really matter that much. So let's go back to Japan. And this guy, he's new. And he's good. He gives you 30% extra resources when gathering off a farm spot. Lots of my family members have this guy. He really helps out, and he looks cool. So I highly recommend getting him. The only thing you have to make sure of, make sure the account is food positive. You can't be using him if it's an account where troops eat a lot of food. In America, there is nobody. They're all trash. In Europe, here, there was Hernando, we already talked about. And then there is Constance, who's also a new gathering general and carries 20% load extra and gives you 20% more resources. And that's valuable because when you're starting out, your troops are small. They don't carry a lot. You might get tiled sometimes on new servers, and then you have even less troops. So it does help the troop load. Definitely. So this is a good general. If you don't get Queen Jindiox at 40%, 20% is better than 0. So pretty good. And Gaius gathers fast from ore and stone. I know people who really like him. They just send him out to ore spots, and they're active online gatherers, and they just keep sending him out, and they like him. I have him, or my family members got him on a couple accounts for sure. But I'll tell you, if they did get 5 constants, they'd replace Gaius. Gaius would be sold. Is the advice I would give. So you always go for the resource gathering bonus over speed. So that's about it. I know on my account updates, when I go through generals, I don't believe I have any more of these purple generals. I think I got rid of my last purple generals quite a while ago. The last one I held on to was that dual purpose extra gathering one, but I have 6 Queen Jindioks. Now I do have a friend in another alliance. He was talking about making his own account update video. I'm not sure if he has a channel, but if he wants to throw it on here, I'd gladly put it up. He's looking at doing Military Academy 3 coming up. I've been playing for 5-6 years, so lots of resources needed for that sort of stuff. So he might have some of these awesome generals we can look into, and maybe he has those and can explain why. But anyways, that's my answer to everyone who asks about purple generals. Basically, they're there short term, but they do have value because especially if you're looking through the tavern and you're looking for different type of generals, and you don't feel like looking that long, or you don't want to waste too many gems on it. I know I look back and think of how many millions of gems I used to get Queen Jindioks and Baybars, and now, honestly, I rarely farm with my Jindioks, just at night when I go to sleep, and the rest of the time I'm just sitting there rallying, and they really don't get much value anymore. Maybe if I go on like a long vacation and I got to send them out to spots, but they'd even come back in like 4 hours, so they wouldn't even help me that much. I'd probably just go to relics, but I guess they can help in relics with their speed, but I could send any general to that. So let me know if there's any purple generals you like, or some of the new servers actually get generals that I don't get and I can't see. Like Theodorus is a gold general and very good with luck and attacking bosses. Maybe there's some purple ones out there too. Let me know in the comments. Don't be afraid to send me an email and or in-game request and show me those generals. This is Genghis. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.